yesterday.
Ready?
Ready, sir.
Connected.
Connected, sir.
Connected, sir. भक्त्या तु अनन्यया शक्यः अहमेवं विदोऽर्जुन ज्ञातुं द्रष्टुं च तत्त्वेन प्रवेष्टुं च परन्तप. This is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan Shri Krishna spells out the only means to know about him, to see him, and finally to reach him. Jnatum, drashtum, praveshtum. These three are the accomplishments. One has to be aware of Sri Krishna, Brahman, in the first instance. Once you are aware, then you meditate. You reflect on the content that you have collected. Then you get a feeling that you are too close to him and you are able to see him. In this material world, it may not be possible to physically see him, but in the transcendental Vaikuntha, you can be with him as things are all live. That's the third stage, which is called Prapti. Jnanam, Darshanam, Prapti. This is also named as Parabhakti, Parajnana, and Paramabhakti. Parabhakti is the first stage. Parajnana is the second stage. Paramabhakti is the third and the final stage. In Parabhakti, we know more and more. We collect more information about him. We listen about him. Then in the second stage, due to our meditation, we get a feeling as though he is physically present before us. He is available to our naked eyes. But it is not so. You can only equate it to such a darshan, but it is not that original darshan. We call it as Manasa Sakshatkaram. It's a Sakshatkaram. It's as though you see, but not with the naked eyes, but with the eyes of knowledge, the eyes of spirituality, through your manas, your mind. This is the second stage. The third stage is you reached him, you accomplish him. So for jnana, awareness, darshana, to see him, prapti, to reach him. For all the three, are there three different means? Is the method different? Is the way different? Krishna says it's only one means, bhakti, which is pure devotion. Bhaktya tu ananyaya shakyaha. Bhakti is the only means, ananyaya shakyaha. I have not given you another way for any of these things. So devotion is the essence of the whole spirituality. That too in Kali Yuga, Bhagavad Bhakti, which is also called as Krishna Kama, is the most important. Narada, in fact, he promises, he resolves that my only job hereafter is going to be to establish bhakti in every household. Once you do it, then you can be assured that your jnana, your darshana, your prapti are all confirmed. Now we are here today to talk about Krishna Leela. Then why am I now introducing you to bhakti? There is a great connection between the two. Krishna Leela is pastime, the glorious pastimes of Sri Krishna. What is the purpose of this pastime? There are countless pastimes. The venues are different, the time is different, the delivery is different, the persons who were benefited, they were also different. Why so many? There is an underlying purpose for Krishna Leela. That is, the more you become aware of Krishna Leela, listen to Krishna Leelas, they automatically nurture, water the plant bhakti. If you take bhakti as a plant, we have to nurture the plant. That has to grow. For a common plant, you need to sow a seed, add manure, water it regularly, put out a fence so that it's not taken away, guard it. Similarly, bhakti as a plant, you have to sow the seed, manure, water it, make a fence, protect it. All these are taken care by Krishna Leela. The more you listen to Krishna Leela, bhakti is nurtured. You improve, you develop in bhakti. That's why our acharyas, our alvars, the great rishis, they have all fallen in love with Krishna Leela. If I can say so, the first 10 years of Sri Krishna's life is the most important. But it is lackluster in Sri Rama's life. You take Sri Rama, we don't even know anything about his first 12 years. He was under the tutelage of Vasishta. The same sarga where Valmiki Bhagavan talks about Sri Rama Avatara in Balakandam, in one sarga, he talks about Avataram, then his schooling, then he turned 12. Dasharatha started looking out for a girl. Dasharatha started and he thought, he discussed with his ministers, can we coronate Rama? All in one sargam. So Rama's childhood, boyhood, which is Shaishava, Balya, Kaumara, were all narrated by Valmiki in one sarga. Whereas, if it is Bala Krishna Leela, be it Parashara or Vedavyasa or Shukadeva, they would have taken tons and tons of pages, tons and tons and lakhs of verses to explain the first 10 years of Krishna. But after that, it is too short. Krishna lived for 125 years. But the stories narrated there are very minimal. In Rama, whatever it is, you will find the stories only after the age of 12. So that shows the difference, that establishes the importance of Shri Krishna Leela, and that too, Bala Krishna Leela. Krishna was born in Mathura. Then he migrated the same night to Gokulam. After 5 years, he shifted to Nandagramam. Then after 10 years, he returned to Mathura. Did not stay there for long. He established a great kingdom in Dwaraka. So he went there. To help Pandavas, he often visited Indraprastha, which is today's Delhi. Then for the mighty war Mahabharata, he was in Kurukshetra. When he left this material world to his heavenly abode, he did that from Prabhasa Kshetra, which is in Gujarat today. How many places? Can you count like this for Rama? He was born in Ayodhya. Just for 14 years he went through Bharatadesha, returned to Ayodhya, never got out of Ayodhya after that for 11,000 years. Stayed in Ayodhya, ruled the kingdom. Of course, as a king, he could have traveled, but not with any purpose, and more. It is not recorded. That's more important for us. Wherever Krishna moves, the things are recorded. Events are recorded. But when Rama moves, they are not recorded. All the movement in the forest, they are all recorded, but not later. Then lastly, finally, after 11,000 years, Sri Rama went back to his Sri Vaikuntha. So all this, they established the importance of Sri Krishna Leela. Let us listen to and also know the purpose of Sri Krishna Leela. There is one shloka by Kuratalvan in Atimanushastavam. Atimanusha Sheela Vritta Veshaihi Ativrittamara Vikrama Pratapaihi Atilanghita Sarvaloka Samyam Varaye Vaishnava Vaibhavavataram. This is Sri Vishnu's avatar, the incarnation. Why does Bhagavan incarnate? Is it not enough that he dwells in Sri Vaikuntha? He reclines in Kshiradhi, that's it. Whoever wants to reach him can reach out there. It is not so. It is not possible for us to immediately jump to Vaikuntha or to reach Kshiradhi. We would expect good things at our doorsteps first. Bhagavan is too aware of it. So he reaches to our doorstep. That is Avatara, Krishna Avatara, Rama Avatara, Varaha Avatara, Trivikrama Avatara. Whenever he does something during that Avatara, they are termed as Leela. His Avataram itself is a Leela. His upbringing is a Leela. He ate mud is a Leela. He stole butter is a Leela. He was tied to a stone mortar is a Leela. His Parthasarathi is the one who was a charioteer to Arjuna. Being a charioteer is a Leela. He was a messenger to the Pandavas, Pandava Duta. That too is a Leela. So everything is a Leela. You go to Brindavanam, you are sure to lose your purse. You are sure to lose your spectacles. There are monkeys which always in pursuit of whether Brahman or not, they are in pursuit of your purse, pursuit on your spectacles. If you go and complain to police that I lost money, I bought 20,000 rupees for a yatra, suddenly I lost it, you won't get much of a response. They'll only tell you, Krishna Leela. Even that is Krishna Leela for Brindavan. See, he makes us understand many things. With his past times, what do we achieve? We pass our time in the right way. That's his past time. Listen to his past time. We can pass our time in the right way. This is the first interpretation. Secondly, time would be of the past. Time, we are under the control of time in this mundane material world, in this samsara. Whereas reach to Sri Vaikuntham, there is no change in time. Nakalas tatravai prabhu. Kala is not the Prabhu. Kala cannot control anyone in Vaikuntha as Kala doesn't move. No clock shop. You cannot sell a wristwatch. No need for that. There is no 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. Time doesn't move. It is still. There is a school that there is no time at all. There is no concept of time in Vaikuntha. There are others who say, yes, there is a concept of time, but there is no concept of this after that or that after this. Nothing called before and after. It's all live. It is all the present. Nothing in the past, nothing for the future. Both may be true. So Vaikuntha is a place where there is no time. We are not under the control of time. But here in this world, we are all under the control of time. So time rules in our world. Time is of the past if you reach Vaikuntham. It's a past issue. It is no more a present issue. So you talk about the pastimes of Krishna, your time itself is a talk of the past. You need not worry about time anymore. This is also an interpretation. So you pass your time in a right way, past time. Time itself becomes a part of the past, that's also a past time. Then you are in the present today. You need time. How can you? Kala Kshepam. Kala Kshepam is how do you pass your time? There is a way. To pass your time listening to Krishna, yes, that's a good time passed. Also, have you heard about Kala Kshepam, which is a very traditional method of rendering discourses? Now, these are all very simple methods where we talk something, you listen to something. But Kala Kshepam is you have books, very intense commentaries, in-depth meanings. I have to read through every sentence of that book, explain the meaning for every word, maybe a little difficult initially, but later on it will be very, very absorbing. That Kala Kshepa, the word in English is past time. Kshepa, to pass. Kala, time. Kala Kshepam. So listening to the glories of Krishna, to Krishna Leela itself is a method of study. It's a traditional method of study. Krishna talks about 8 different modes of bhakti. Mat bhakta jala vatsalyam, pujayancha anumodanam, swayam abhyarthananchaiva, madarte dambavarjanam, mat kathashravane preetihi, swaranetranga vikriya. So he lists. It's all 8 different types of bhakti. One such type is mat kathashravane preetihi. You must love listening to my Leelas. Mat kathashravane preeti. I like. Let me come and sit. Today morning is Krishna Leela. Yes, we listen to 1.5 hours. If the same title is given for another 5 days, people may come, they may not turn up. If it's for 50 days, of course, the attendance will keep on decreasing. If it is for 500 days, yes, it will definitely stop someday. Any good things you would have heard, Swami, we started it. It all was going well for the first 2-3 months. Then on, I don't know what happened. The attendance dwindled. So we cannot continue further. It will stop. Then again, some person will come. He will trigger it. He will initiate, inspire you, start again. Why do these things happen? Why can't we continue? Because we think that we have listened to and completed. We have not completed. The content is galore. Too much of content. So this, all Krishna Leelas are first to create good content for Kalakshepa. Please note the purpose of Krishna Leela. First purpose is create content. If he has not done any of these pastimes, you will talk about what? You will listen to what? Manam pradipamiva karuniko dadati. Bhagavan blesses us with pramana. Bhagavata Purana, Shri Vishnu Purana, whatever Samhitas, the Vedas themselves are all Puranas that talk about Krishna. When you talk about Bhagavan, what are the aspects of him? Please note this. Swarupa, Rupa, Guna, Cheshtita. These 4 are the different aspects of Krishna. When you go to a school, history, geography, science, mathematics, subject, a language, civics, these are the different subjects which you have. When you get to Krishna, the different subjects are, let it be Swarupa on Monday. The class would be on Rupa on Tuesday. The class would be on Guna on Wednesday. Then the class would be on Chetita on Thursday. You can go on. There are many subjects. Swarupa, the very nature, the very being of Krishna. That's Swarupa. He is Jagat Karana, Sarva Vyapaka, Sarva Niyanta, Sarva Karunika. There are many things, which is his Swarupa. The next Swarupa, Rupa, he looks great. He is so beautiful. He is lotus-eyed. He is dark complexioned. All these are about Rupa. Swarupa, the first study. Rupa, the second. Guna, his great attributes. He is so nice to us. He is benevolent. He is a wish granter. There are many things to talk about his Guna and innumerable, countless Gunas. Swarupa, Rupa, Guna, last one, Cheshtita. Cheshtita is his pastime, that are his Leelas. Now tell me, which would be the right order for us to access him? The first is Swarupa, second Rupa, third Guna, fourth Cheshtita? No. You have to take them in the reverse order. You want to think about his Swarupa, what is the material you have? When I say he is a Jagat Karana, he is the creator, do you have any way to know that? Very difficult. When I say he dwells within all of us, he is found everywhere. But I look with my naked eyes, he is not found anywhere. So it is difficult to understand. It is difficult to comprehend his Swarupa. So don't go into that first. Let us keep it the last. Rupa is good, but I am able to have darshan of his Rupa only in a temple. Not the walking Krishna, not the talking Krishna. Instead, a still Krishna, a static Krishna in the form of a deity. Yes, he is too good. Of course, although I am not able to see the walking Krishna, I am able to see this deity walk. There is a procession. There is an abhisheka. I offer naivedyam. I take his prasadam. All these are possible. I try to make it to know his Rupa. That's the second part. Third, although his Rupa is too good, what is more helpful to me? his guna, his great attributes. He is a dayalu, he is a kripalu, he is a person who is very benevolent, he has costless mercy, he is an ocean of mercy. Only those things are very helpful to me. So I spend time, I study about his gunas. That is the most possible. And further, the closest would be Chettitas. See, if I tell you, Bhagavan is full of mercy. I repeated 108 times. He is full of mercy, full of mercy, full of mercy. You will ask me, Swami, can you tell me when did he display his mercy? If I have to explain, give an instance for that mercy, that becomes Krishna Leela. So guna, nantam gunanam gachanti, there are no limits for his gunas. But for me, to get closer to that guna, to realize that guna, I need instances. Those instances are listed as Leela. So where do we all begin? We have to begin with Leela, know the guna, then get absorbed in that guna that I am pushed towards his rupa. Knowing his rupa, what holds his rupa? Swarupa. So this is the right order of approach. Instead you start with Swarupa, you will be lost. It's too difficult unless you are a rishi. You have to be a yogi who can practice karma yoga and jnana yoga. Then meditating on the Swarupa is possible. If not, begin with Krishna Leela. Leela gives you the content. It proves you the attribute. Attribute takes you to the Rupa, the form. The form finally reaches you to Swarupa. Swarupa, Rupa, Guna, Vibhava, Chettita. Swami Ramanuja often spells out this order and advises her, begin from Krishna Leela. So now you know why this Leela is important. For Bhakti, Leela is required. For me to approach Krishna, this is the only way. The first stepping stone. The first step is this. Lastly, Parabhakti, Parajnana, Paramabhakti. For all these three, Bhakti is important. All the three, Krishna Leela is important. For me to spend a time rightfully, in dharmic way, in the Vedic way, Krishna Leela has helped me a lot. So these are the few aspects of Krishna Leela, the fundamentals of Krishna Leela. Now let me tell you. Kuratadvan says, he further adds, Manena kenachit alapsyapta nopalabdhum. If at all Krishna has not enacted any pastime, then I will not have anything to talk about at all. In Tamil we say, Vaila melrathukku aval venum, parched rice. Why do we make it? You have chewing gum. Put chewing gum. You keep on chewing it. I have seen many people, they can't live without that. They keep chewing always. What do you do with that? Do you achieve anything? Nothing. I have to move my jaw. Similarly, we have to talk something. If we get together, we have to talk. If there had been no Krishna Leela, what would we talk about? Swaleela. I'll be talking about myself and you'll be talking about yourself. They are not going to reach us anywhere. They are only going to give births again and again in this material world. So we need something. I have to talk. In the first instance, I have to talk. I have to discuss, because we are all talking animals. We know to smile. We can laugh. We are happy. But if I tell you not to talk for a week, we are gone. So we have to talk. We have to communicate with each other, share our thoughts. Now to share, you need content to share. You see in WhatsApp, in Facebook, you share. What is required? Swami, do you have content? There are tens and hundreds of channels today. Ask for them. Content is a problem. Website, content writer is very sought after. For everywhere you need content. There is lack of content in this material world, but lot of consumption. The data, the bandwidth is too big today, but there is no content to feed for that bandwidth. That's what everyone is stuck with. Whereas in the case of Krishna, the content is too much. Our bandwidth is too less. The bandwidth is our manas, our buddhi. This is what is going to consume Krishna Leela. Leela, the content is big. Many books, 18 Puranas, 2 great epics, what all the 4,000 Alvas, Paushams, all are the content. So the content is very much created, but we must have the bandwidth to consume it. So content creation is the first purpose of Krishna Leela. And that content must not be a useless content. It has to be a useful, helpful content. I must be able to communicate, talk, share, feel bliss, to cry, to weep, to laugh, to dance, to do all those, I need content. So Bhagavan ensured that the content is intact. Krishna says that Bhaktiyatu Ananyaya Shakyaha, let me give the content to you. Mat Katha Shravane Preetihi. Once the content is ready, don't think that we are repeating the content. You can go with unique content, no need for duplication. Even if you tell me to talk about Krishna Leela for 500 days, 1 hour per day, each day, I can definitely talk the different content. No need to repeat any Leela any day. But unfortunately, we have not learned many. We have not studied many. That's the reason we repeat the content. Don't think that the content itself is repeated there. It is not repeated. It is told only once. It is in different methods. The presentation may differ between Shukacharya, Vyasa, Valmiki, Bharadwaja, Nammalvar, and Tiruvangialvar. But the core content remains the same. The presentation may differ. Language may differ. The way, the mode may differ. The simplicity may differ. These things may change, but the content is very much created. That's available. So note, Krishna Leela is a great spiritual content. When we share, we are cleansed. When we share, we listen. When we share, we talk. When we share, we meditate. We think. All are listed by Krishna. How is bhakti done? 9th chapter, the last verse in Bhagavad Gita, Man mana bhava, mad bhaktaha, mad yaji, mam namaskuru, mame vaishvasi, yuktvaivam, atmanam mad parayanaha. So Krishna gives us the way to practice bhakti. Man mana bhava, let your mind be set on me. Man mana bhava, think about me in simple terms. Think about me. Mad bhaktaha, be close to me, devoted to me. Mad bhaktaha. Mad yaji, offer daily puja to me. Yajanam is Deva puja. When we say yajanam, don't immediately jump to yaga, regnya. There are two big things. Let's not go to them. Daily puja at home itself is yaga. Deva puja is yagam. Mad yaji, mam namaskuru, prostrate before me, offer salutations from me, with folded hands, offer your salutations to me. That's mam namaskuru. Mad bhaktaha, mad yaji, mam namaskuru, mame vaishvasi. If you keep repeating this, you are sure to reach me. Mameva eshyasi yuktvaivam atmanam mad parayanaha. Your only objective must be to reach me. You must not have any material pleasures as objective. Instead, the only great pleasure is Sri Krishna. That's Mat Parayanaha. Ayanam, the objective. Parayanam, the ultimate objective. Mat Parayanam, hold me as your ultimate objective. Manmana Bhava, Mad Bhaktaha, Mad Yaji, Mam Namaskuru. So first, to give content to all, for Namaskaram, there must be one to accept the Namaskaram. For me to offer puja, must be someone to accept the puja. For me to come with folded arms, must be someone to accept it. For me to keep an objective, there must be an object for me to have an objective. So for all this, Krishna Leela. Manmana bhava, madbhaktaha, madhyaji, mam namaskuru, mame vaishvasi, yuktaivam atmanam madparayanaha. The first purpose is content creation. I am putting it in simple language. Yes, you need content. Without that, no one will believe. So the next is to create confidence. First is to create content, Krishna Leela. Second is to create confidence. I have been taking many births. I am a bit lost. I am too concerned that Bhagavan is so far away from me. He is the supreme. I am quite inferior to me. I am quite bad. Is there a way I can reach him? Or probably I have lost it. I have no more opportunity to reach him. When I get to that mood, which is a sad mood, which is I am full of sorrow, then my Acharya came to me. He said, don't think that he is an unassailable person. Yes, he is reachable. He is accessible. He is a Swaradha. Swaradha, you can offer puja, an easy way to offer puja. Doing puja is easy. It's not difficult. Nammalvar says, Parivadil Ishanik Padi, Virivadu Meval Uruvir, Pirivahayinni Nannir Thui, Purivaduvum Puhai Puve. Can you not offer few flowers, one pot of water, holy water? Can you not offer one dhoop, one deep, at least two bananas? Don't you have these things? It's so simple. Now I objected. I have heard that Brahma offers prayers every day. He does puja. Indra does puja. And I have also seen, at least in movies and dramas, how would be a puja offered by Brahma? Too big. The place is too big. Lot of expenditure. Lot of people. Recitation, chanting, oblations, many things. And I am sure I cannot do all those things. So I concluded that he is not approachable. I can't reach him. It is too difficult to offer puja to Krishna. This has to change. He has to make us understand that it is easy to do puja to him. It is not difficult at all. How do you make it happen? You have to make people understand that getting to him is easy, doing puja is very easy, and is controllable. He is not a person who is uncontrollable. I'll tell you why. There's a big, mighty elephant. We think it is totally uncontrollable. It is. If it goes uncontrollable, it will kill anyone. But have you not seen the Mahoth? And behind the Mahoth, an elephant would walk like a cat. It won't walk like an elephant. That may be the biggest creature on earth. But still, it is so sober, it is so calm, controlled. It walks behind a Mahoth. What does he hold in his hand? He has an Ankusha. A Mahoth has an Ankusha, which is a small Mahoth Ankusha, a stick, a wand. He puts it before the elephant. Elephant may dance or sing or go whichever way, but it will not take a step beyond that stick. It will only remain within that stick. How does it happen? Is the elephant controllable or not controllable? As such, elephant is not controllable. It is too mighty. It's very powerful. But for a Mahoth, it is controllable. And that Mahoth controls it with an Ankusha. Similarly, Bhagavan is uncontrollable. It's true. But he is uncontrollable to Ravana, Shishupala, Dantavaktra, and Kumbhakarna. He is very much controlled by a Bhakta. If you are a devotee, you can control him. Where do you see that? Mallihama Mala Kondu Angartadumor Adayalam. Periyalvar in his Periyalvar Tirumazhi talks about this. Malligai Ma Malai Kondu Anga Artadumor Adayalam. It talks about a pastime which is not narrated in any Bhagavatam or Vishnu Puranam or anywhere. It's only found in Periyalvar Tirumazhi that shows Alvar has listed all the pastimes of Krishna without missing any. That many number of passions. Malligama Malakondu. I'll give you this pastime of Krishna, which can establish this the thing which you are talking about now. Pancha Pandavas, they were in exile. They had to come out. The 13 years got over. Then they had to send someone to talk to Duryodhana whether he is willing to give the land back or whether he is able to, he can share the land. Krishna volunteered. I have no issue. I can go as a Duta. Let me get a name at least as Pandava Duta. And after he got that name, he established a great Divyadesham in Kanchipuram called Tirupadagam. There he is in a seated posture, 25 feet tall. He is 25 feet tall, sitting, not standing. He is a sitting posture as Pandava Duta in Tirupadagam. Bhagavan was about to leave. He went to Yudhishthira. What are your suggestions for the discussion with Duryodhana? What should I talk to them? Duryodhana confessed, I know nothing, Krishna. Whatever is good to us, you know better than us. So I leave it to you. It's your decision. You can talk on my behalf. Bhimasena, he also repeated the same. Arjuna, whatever my elder brother feels, that's my feeling. He accepted. Nakula, he didn't talk anything. Finally to Sahadeva. He was the naughtiest boy and quite clever of all the five, and he was too close to Krishna. He said, I can give you a suggestion, but you won't listen to it. That's the only way you have to go as a messenger. You can. But my suggestion is, you should not be taken as a messenger. You should be arrested and jailed. If that happens, I am sure Mahabharata Yuddha will never take place. You are the only person interested in this battle. Neither Duryodhana nor we, both of us are not interested. You want to clear the Bhubharam. Bhuma Devi was burdened with Duryodhana and hundreds of such people. Krishna wanted to relieve the pain, wanted to relieve Bhuma Devi from her pain. So he wanted to cleanse this earth from all the wicked beings. The only way is this battle. So to take on that battle, he volunteers. If someone volunteers, please be careful. They must have good intention when they come to volunteer, not to spoil the sport. So Sahadeva says, if I arrest you, if I tie you down, yes, Mahabharata battle will not happen. Krishna said, this is a very bold statement. You are very courageous, but this is a baseless statement. This is not true. No one can control me. You cannot arrest me. You cannot tie me down. Then quick came the answer from Sahadeva. Did Yashoda Mata did not tie you down? I have heard the story. Kanni nun chirutambinal kattunna panniya perumayan en appanil nanni tenguruhur nambi ennakkal annikku mamudurum ennavukke. Kanni nun chirutambinal. Yashoda got hold of a rope to tie down Krishna. The rope was big enough to go round his waist. Yashoda started to tie. Krishna thought, why should I be controlled by her? Not necessary. I am a Vishwarupa, so let me grow. He started growing in size. The rope was short by 2 angulam, 2 inches. It was short by 2 inches. Yashoda got hold of another rope, knotted it to the earlier one, again tried to go around the waist. Krishna grew further. It was short by 2 inches. Another rope. Krishna grew. Another rope. Krishna grew. Another rope. She was quite aghast. She didn't know what to do. She almost fainted. Then Krishna thought, I am not fighting a war with Duryodhana now. This is my loving Mata. This is my Mata where I should not win over her, whereas I should lose to Mata. So Krishna immediately shrunk. He became quite thin. The same rope which was not enough to tie Krishna once, Yashoda was able to take it around thrice along with the stone mortar, and she tied down. The whole city, the whole town gathered there. They were all looking at Krishna, abusing him, complaining on him. Yes, this is what he deserves. He has been taking us for a ride for so long. This is the right day. Mata Yashoda has done something good for the first time. All these years she has never done it. This is the first time she has done something good. So the whole place was quite happy. Not happy in the right sense. They were all happy to have darshan of Krishna at a time in a place where he is available to one and all. Now, Sahadeva narrates this story, in fact, re-narrates this story to Sri Krishna and makes him remember, yes, you are controllable. Don't think you are not. I can control you if I want. If I want, Krishna said, do you control me if you want? Sahadeva corrected, I can control you if you want. If you are acceptable for my control, I can control you. If I think that I can control Krishna, I cannot. But if Krishna accepts, let this person control me, yes, I can. So the control is in a different place here. I cannot take a decision and control. Kanni nun sirithambinal kattunna panniya. Kattunna panniya. Alvar never says Yashoda tied Krishna. He says Krishna placed himself as though Yashoda could tie him down. That is the difference. So if we want to control, we cannot. If he accepts the control, it happens. Vijitatma, Vidheyatma, Satkirtihi, Chinna Samshayaha, Vishnu Sahasranama. Vijitatma, Vidheyatma, Adi Shankara Bhagavat Pada wrote a commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama. Sri Parashara Bhatta, the glorious son of Kurattalvan, he too wrote a commentary on Sahasranama. Both of them have given different interpretations. One has taken it as Vidheyatma, the one who is controllable. Another, Avidheyatma. If you say Avidheyatma, the uncontrollable. Which one is true now? Is it Avidheyatma or Vidheyatma? Both are true. As per the Vedanta, it would say he is Avidheyatma. But go to any Bhakta, he would say he is Vidheyatma. Both are true. To a non-Bhakta, he is Avidheya. To a Bhakta, he is Vidheya. Now, how do I get this awareness? I must know that if I am a Bhakta, he is accessible to me. He is easily approachable. To know that, unless he does some pastimes like this Sahadeva pastime, like Yashoda pastime, how will I know that I can control him? So to get confidence about the control that a Bhakta can approach him, he is controllable to a Bhakta like Yashoda or like the Mahut controlling the big elephant. Now, I don't know whether you have visited Tirumala or Kanchipuram, Srirangam. Everywhere you find an elephant, the temple elephant. In the morning, it goes to Kolladam or Kaveri, takes a great bath, then it is brought to the big Mandapam, the Garuda Mandapam before Aribhatal Vashal. It stands there for quite 3-4 hours. Then it's available for all the bhaktas. They all take the blessings of from the trunk of that elephant. It goes on. But there, it's not left alone. It is tied down to a big pillar. There is a big chain or a rope that the Mahut has to carry from the place of that elephant, from its residence to the Mandapam. But it's too difficult to carry because the rope is very heavy. The rope or chain to tie an elephant will not be weightless. It will be too heavy. So he doesn't carry that. The elephant itself will carry the chain. The elephant carries the chain, places itself near a pillar, holds his leg near a pillar, and prompts the Mahut. No, it's all ready. Can you tie me down? The Mahut just adds the chain, he couples it, it's tied down. Now, can you say that the Mahut has tied down that elephant? You can. But in practical terms, it is. But is it in the right term? It is in the right spirit? Did not. It was the elephant which made himself, which placed itself to be tied down. Similarly, that elephant is Sri Krishna. We, the Bhakta, we must be the Mahut. We are the Mahut. And the chain to tie down Krishna is Bhakti. Devotion is Bhakti, is the chain. It's too heavy. We can't carry the Bhakti, the devotion which is very heavy. So, Krishna himself carries it for us, places himself near a pillar, blesses that Bhakti to us. Why don't you tie down with that Bhakti? Control me. Ask me whatever you want. You ask for Vaikuntham, I will give you. Then you make a proclamation that I achieved Vaikuntham. I'm not going to stop you. See, he is the one who takes us through, carries us through the journey, but finally gives the credit to us. That I am a Bhakta, he was a Bhakta, he did so many things, and he has wrote so many poems, he has done so many services, he has guided so many people, and he has reached Vaikuntham. Nothing. Alva says, all these are done by you. I was a pawn. I was an instrument in this, but you credited me finally. But the credit goes to him. உன்மனத்தால் என்னினைந்திருந்தாய் என்கிறபடியே பேற்றுக்குபாயம் அவன் நினைவு. Peru is our accomplishment. What is the cause for our accomplishment? We accomplish Krishna. The cause, where does it lie? Not with me, instead with him. The cause lies with him. It was by his mercy, by his karuna. It was he who blessed me with all this. So to get confidence that he can be controlled, these Leelas help us a lot. First, to create content, Leela. Then to get confidence, to be aware that he can be controlled, again Krishna Leela. Then to Yajanam. See, it is a guidance note. Krishna Leela is a guidance note for me to perform puja. Uddhava has done puja. Akrura, a different stage. Akrura in a different method. It was Sanjaya, he was a different kind of friend. Vidura, he was a different kind of friend. So there have been too many people around Krishna. When I read through their stories, I get a guidance. Yes. Now let me relate myself. Am I like Vidura? Am I like Sanjaya? Or am I like Akrura? Or probably like Kamsa? I don't know. I may be Vidura, Sanjaya, or Kamsa even. No, let us not be Kamsa. Let us not be Putana or Kesi. Instead, I am Sanjaya, little close to Sanjaya, not Sanjaya. I am Vidura, trying to become Vidura. I am Akrura, trying to become one. Then I will easily pick their pastimes with Krishna. If I am someone like Vidura, I won't pick the story of Sanjaya. If I am like Sanjaya, I am not interested in Uddhava. Instead, I identify myself within those people. I am close to them in my attributes, in my behavior, in my liking. I think I am like Arjuna. I think I am like Yudhishthira. If you are a very straightforward person, honest to the core, come what may, I won't compromise with my honesty, and I may go through pain even for that. You are Yudhishthira. Honesty is fine, but it must be practical. You have to get your job done. Karya Mukyam, Virya Mukyam. If you say so, you are Arjuna. Both are right in their own ways. So you have to choose yourself. Once you choose, then you need pastimes with each one of them. Only those pastimes will choose to suit you. So you have to choose the character where you are like. Choose the pastimes and listen to them so that you can practice them. I'll tell you three characters. Madi Tadavada Shoru, Shurul Narada Pu, Shunnambu Kalavada Chandanam. These three are great pastimes of Sri Krishna. Madi Tadavada Shoru. You all know that he visited the small house of Vidura. Great arrangements were made to invite and receive Krishna by Duryodhana. He came as Pandavaduta. Somehow it didn't go well. Duryodhana offended Krishna. He tried to arrest him. Krishna killed all the warriors. Then he showed his Vishwarupa, got out. He was too furious. Krishna was unhappy with Duryodhana. He was furious. He came out. One side was Satyaki, other side was Vidura. Both of them were holding the hands of Krishna. Krishna stepped out of the big mahal. First house was Bhishmacharya. Arrangements were made. Krishna stepped over. He didn't enter. Next was Dronacharya. He crossed over. He didn't enter. Next was Duryodhana. He again crossed over. Didn't enter. Vidura did not know what to do. He had to take him to some place. He has to make him stay. Now he has crossed Bhishma, Drona's residence, Duryodhana's residence. Then big mahals were not there. Vidura was living at the end of the tail end of that road. Krishna further walked down. Vidura said, Krishna, where are you going now? What's your intention? These three were the places made ready for you. Now there are no more places. Krishna asked him, where are you living? Where are you put up? No, that's a long place. That's too far from here. And that's too small. It won't suit you. Are you going to allow me to come to your place or not? I want to come to your place. Then he came. Vidura was, in fact, he was almost panicky. He found that he had the biggest boon on earth possible. That was the brightest day on his life. But he got Krishna. He put a seat for him, a manai like this. He brought some bananas. He peeled them. He promptly gave the skins to Krishna and dropped the fruit. Krishna was quite happily having the skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, half a dozen skins. Because probably vitamin A is found in the skin of banana, not in banana, and Krishna knew about it. So he had all the skins. Understanding the folly, Vidura changed himself, washed his hands, then now pleaded to Krishna, please forgive me. I think I have committed an offense to you. Now is the right banana available. So he peeled it, dropped the skin, offered the fruit to Krishna. Krishna said, I am no more hungry. I am quite happy. Wire vomits. My stomach is full. Vidura said, you are yet to eat. You offered something to me. I ate. Not by the skin, not by the fruit. My hungry, if you want to feed to my hungry, that is not by this fruit, not by the skin. Instead, by the confusion that you had. When you saw me, you were confused. You didn't know what to do. You started to panic. And that was a very happy panic. It was not a sad panic. Instead, you were so happy. There is one sloka. Sambramais tushya Govinda yetanna paramam dhanam. Hey Govinda, we cannot offer you chakra pongal. Not akaradishil. Not any silken cloth. I can't build a mahal for you. I don't have. But I can panic. I can confuse myself. If I see you, I don't know whether to dance or to sing, to laugh, to cry, to meditate, to sing. I don't know what to do. Gayanti kechit, pranamanti kechit, nrityanti kechit. Some dance. That's the way they can demonstrate. Some sing. That is the way they know to share their experience. Some, they don't do anything. They just sit and meditate. That's the way they can show out. So Krishna accepts all these methods. Whether you dance or sing or cry or laugh, anything is acceptable provided you are too confused. If you are a very clear person, you have no doubts, you are not a bhakta at all. You know why I make this statement? Because as a bhakta, we must be very clear in this material world. We know that this is the way this world would be. It's not possible for me to correct this world. I can only distance myself from this world. This is our understanding. Second, if you are a materialistic person, then you have no confusion about bhakti. We know it is only Sunday I can perform puja. I am very clear on that. So in the next 60 days, no, I have to go to office. I can't do puja. So we are quite clear. No confusion about bhakti. But all confusion, if my daughter who had gone to a college, she had to return at 4. If it's 5, I am confused. Then my panic. But if Krishna must have come by procession at 4, it is 5. Doesn't matter. It's a temple job. It will happen only like that. I am no confused. I am no panic at all. So here, as a bhakta, you must be confused. As a bhakta, you panic. What is that you offer to Krishna? Not Chakara Pongal or not Pattupadavai. It is this confusion that you offer. It is the Sambramam that we offer. Now what he wants, it is the Sambramam which he does not have. He needs something which he doesn't have. If you gift me something which I already have, it doesn't much enthuse me. Instead you ask me, Swami, what do you don't have? I'll give you that. Yes, I tell you something and you buy that for me. Go ask Krishna, what is that you don't have? Clarity and clarity and clarity is what he has. Confusion is what he does not have. We have a lot of that. So better offer that to him. Hadva says, I have only this. I can only offer this to you. Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam. Yo me bhaktya prayachati. Tadaham bhakti upakritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Offer a leaf, patra. Pushpam, few flowers. Phalam, a fruit. Toyam, little water, a pail of water. Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam. Offering is not important. Yo me bhaktya prayachati. The underlying pure devotion is important. You may be a devotee, but is it founded on purity? That's more important. You are a devotee, but the foundation has to be purity. What is that purity? Please note that. That purity is not begging for anything in return to what you have offered. You offer fruits. Yes, I have offered you fruits for $10 today. Tomorrow, will I sign a contract for $1 million? If you say so, then this is not purity. It's your devotion is not founded on purity. Yachamam nopajivati. Krishna, when he iterates the different modes of bhakti, the last one, yacha mam nopajivati. One who does not ask any material pleasures from me. He asks for me. In fact, you can go and tell Krishna, come to my house. He will. No other will do that. Go to Kamadhenu, Kalpaka Vriksham, ask anything, they will give you. But can you get Kalpaka Vriksham to your backyard? It won't come. Can you ask Kamadhenu to your backyard? It won't come. One Vishwamitra tried to do that. He wanted to take away the Kamadhenu cow from Vasishtacharya. You know what happened for their lifetime? Throughout their life, both were at loggerheads. Vasishtarna Vishwamitra, Shashtaashtamamnu Tamudonu Shuru. If you look at east, I look at west. You look at north, I look at south. Never Vasishta and Vishwamitra can go together. Why? All started from this Kamadhenu. It was because he wanted, but Krishna is a Kamadhenu. Krishna is a Kalpaka Vriksha. You can ask anything from him, ask himself from him. You tell him that, can you come to my puja room? He willingly comes. If you ask, I want a bigger house. Can I build a bigger bungalow to house you? He will. I want a bigger bungalow for my relatives. He's not so happy. You ask for me, and I can reside even in your manas, which is the subtlest thing, which is quite small. So when we offer something, do not expect anything in return. Instead, think that he has done everything to me. I am now reciprocating that. When you offer fruits, I am reciprocating. Don't think that this is the first time you are offering something and he is going to reciprocate to you. He has already given us this life, this birth as a human being, our body, our hands, a mind to think, a buddhi to decide, so much of content to guide us, our acharyas to be role models. So when he has blessed us with all this, it is now our turn to reciprocate. So doing puja is reciprocation, not offering anything. It is not an obligation. It is only a reciprocation that you do. Vidura was quite aware. Now, our Acharya say that Madi Tadavada Shoru. What is it? It's in Tamil. If you translate it, Madi Tadavada Shoru, don't expect anything in reciprocation from him. But you will get everything. Don't expect anything. Expect Vaikuntham. Expect Jnana. Expect Bhakti. Plead for Bhakti. You will get rest of the pleasures. Ask only for material pleasures. You won't get Bhakti. You give me a donation. If it's 1,000 rupees, then 100 is included in that. 500 is also included in that. When you give me 1,000, 100 is included. When you give me 100, 1,000 is not included. Similarly, when you ask for Bhakti, everything else is included. If you ask for a big bangla, Bhakti is not included. Because Bhakti is bigger than everything. The denomination is much higher. So go after Bhakti. You will get all other pleasures, but to the extent needed. If you are giving something more than what you need, then our focus will not be on Krishna, we will drift away. So he rations out, so that I do not drift away from him. Madi Tadavada Shoru. If Vidura had offered these bananas, and in return, when Krishna was about to leave, if he had asked, you had come to my house, you are a great personality, I am a simple man, now can you change my life? Can you make it more prosperous? Can you give me something material? If he had asked, then Madi Tadaviya Shoru. If you come to my house, I offer you food. I serve you food. When you are leaving, I come and touch your wallet to see, have you brought anything for me? You came to my house. Did you bring anything? If you ask that, the whole purpose of serving food gets defeated. It's no more useful. So, Madi Tadavada Shoru, don't expect in return. Madi. Second, Shunnambu Kalavada Shandanam, Shurul Narada Pu. Krishna at the age of 10 returned to Mathura. That was the day when Kamsa had invited Krishna. Akrura went to fetch Krishna. He accompanied. Now Krishna, Balarama, they were all going around the city of Mathura. Finally, they entered the place where Dhanur Yagam was arranged. Before that, on the night, they went to a small house. It was the house of Malakara. He was a great old friend of Krishna. Malakara was a flower vendor. He was very poor. He had few flowers, and that day's sale was over as it was late when Krishna tapped the doors of Malakara. It was almost 8:39. The shop was closed. But he was left with some udiri pushpa, some few flowers. When he saw Krishna at his doorstep, he couldn't believe his eyes. He started crying. He started rolling and going over. He says, Prasada Paramau Natho, Mama Geham Upagato, Dhanyoham Achayishyami, Ityaha Malyopajivanaha. Krishna, it is quite, in fact, I am taken aback that you incarnated, you reached this material world. That itself is unbelievable, unimaginable. Secondly, in this world there are great places. You came to Mathura. And the same night, you left to Gokula. After 10 years, you have returned. Even here too, there are many big highways in Mathura. You dropped all of them. You came to this small lane. In this lane, there are bigger homes. You didn't go there. Mine is a hut. Mine is a small place. You have come here. It is my bhagya. It is my boon. So he offered those pushpans. when he offered, if at all he had expected in return from Krishna, then those flowers would have been artificially fragranced flowers. Those flowers would have artificial fragrance. Shurul Narada Poo. It must not be. The flowers must have good fragrance. Here, when I talk about fragrance, it is not the natural fragrance. It is the fragrance of expecting nothing in return. The purity in devotion. That is the fragrance offered by Malakara. In real terms, the flowers might have withered too. Don't bother. You can even offer those withered pushpams. In fact, on an Amavasya day, you cannot pluck tulasi. We are not supposed to. But you have to offer tulasi every day. So you pluck them on Chaturdashi day. You keep it ready. You pluck the previous day. Off on an Amavasya. Then is it not one day old? Does Krishna not accept it? He will. Let it wither. Doesn't matter. But it should not have the foul smell of expecting in return. It need not have its natural fragrance. Surul Narada Pu. Chunnambu Kalavada Chandana. The third Alankara decoration was from, first one I told you about Vidura. Second about Malakara. Third on Trivakra Kuni. The humped girl. Trivakra. She was carrying Chandan, sandalwood paste to Kamsa. Krishna asked her, we have come from a village. We are not used to decorations. But now we are in a city. I would like to decorate myself. Can you give me Chandan? She gave a low quality Chandan. It was not great at all. Krishna said, no, you are carrying something too good, but you are not sharing that is good. No, there is a point here. Dharmic way says that share the best you have the worst you have. You can have the worst things that you have at home, but you have to share the best things at home. Normally we do the reverse. If you have some 10 vesties or 10 saris, you have to share it to someone. They don't have a sari. I give it. I choose the best one, keep it away for myself. Choose the worst possible, give away. That's not right. வெத்தலை கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? அது பீட்டல் நட் லீஃப். கும்பகோணம் வெத்தலைன்னு சொல்லுவோம். இட்ஸ் டூ குட் இன் குவாலிட்டி. கடைக்கு போங்க, வெத்தலை கேளுங்க. போட்டுக்கிறதுக்காக கொடுக்கறதுக்கானும். போட்டுக்கிறதுக்கு வெத்தலைன்னா குட் குவாலிட்டி வெத்தலை ஃபார் யுவர் பர்சனல் கன்சம்ஷன். இஃப் இட் இஸ் ஃபார் வெத்தலை பாக்கு, யூ ஆஃபர் வெத்தலை பாக்கு தாம்பூலம் டு அதர்ஸ் டியூரிங் நவராத்திரி அண்ட் ஆஸ்பிஷியஸ் டேஸ், அதுக்கு வேணும்னா சுமார். He won't give you good ones. இது வந்து கவளி so much rupees, அது கவளி so much. It's cheaper. Don't do that. We talk about oil. Consumption oil is expensive. Oil for lamp is not expensive. There are two types of oils now. One for lamp. No, don't make those differentiations. Let it be the same. You offer ghee. In fact, we should have offered ghee. If it's not possible, we are not rich enough. Instead, at least make it in oil. But don't offer something bad to him and have something good to us. In temples, at least not now, but 20 years ago, I have seen ration rice being supplied to temples, and we will have good pacharisi, ponnarisi, paying 50 rupees a kilo. இதெல்லாம் நடந்திருக்கும் இப்போ. அப்போ whatever is bad offering to him, whatever is good retaining with me is not right. So Krishna said, you are carrying a good quality paste for Kamsa. Then why are you giving a bad quality one? She said, Kamsa is a king. You are a cowherd boy. How do you know about good or bad quality? Krishna replied, look at my deity form. Look at my form. If you have a chandan which is commensurate with the beauty of my body, offer that chandan to me. Trivakra looked at Krishna and said, I don't have a quality for this. The only thing I can offer is myself for this. So Trivakra offered herself Pushum Shandi and Nenjame. Alva says, Pushum Shand. The sandalwood paste to smear is nothing but my manas. Pushum Shandi and Nenjame. This Nenjam, this manas is what I can smear on you. This manas is what I can offer. I don't have anything else. So the third example also proves that the foundation must be purity and not just devotion. Not a pompous splendor, show off, drumming devotion. Instead, it has to be pure devotion. This is what Bhagavan expects. So, I was talking about a guidance. Now, looking at Vidura, we are guided. Looking at Trivakra, we are guided. Malakara, we are inspired. So, if you have to be inspired and guided, again you need these Leelas. Unless you know about Vidura Leela or Krishna, they are all Krishna Leela, but with Vidura, with Trivakra, with Malakara, with Sanjaya, with Akrura, and you identify who you are. If you are close to any one of them, then I am guided by the pastime which Krishna played along with them. So this is the third purpose. Content creation is one. Creating the confidence that I can control him. He is approachable, accessible. That's also evident from Krishna Leela. Thirdly, how do I do puja? It is too difficult? Not at all. Offering puja to him is very, very simple. That's required. Namaskuru, prostrate, offer salutations with folded hands, go and stand before him. This is namaskaram. Now to make us understand about namaskaram, man manabhava, mad bhaktaha, mad yaji, mam namaskuru. How do you offer that? And is it powerful? Is namaskaram a powerful tool? At Krishna Leela makes you understand that. In the midst of the battle, fierce battle of Mahabharata, Krishna was charioteering. Partha Sarathi. Have you visited Triplicane? பத்தலர்விய கோல்கையில் கொண்டு பார்த்தன் தன் தேர்முன் நின்னானே சித்தவகணியால் முடிதுறந்தானே திருவல்லிக்கேணி கண்டேனே. Here is Parsarthi Perumal, Geetacharya, Venkata Krishna is the name of Parsarthi Perumal. That's the presiding deity of Triplicane, but he is known as Partha Sarathi. Parthasya Sarathihi, one who drove Arjuna. Partha was Arjuna. Partha Sarathi, the charioteer. Now on a day, Arjuna was trying to fight and win over the others. It didn't happen. Fierce battle. For any Agneya-astra, Arjuna countered with Varunastra. For a Nagastra, he countered with Garudastra. And it was going on and on. He has learned that the art of archery so well from Dronacharya, it went on. But finally, it was Brahmastra. For a Brahmastra, you can counter with Narayanastra. That's possible. But from the other side, opposition, it was Narayanastra shot on Arjuna. Now, how do you counter that? No one has taught Arjuna how to counter Narayanastra. Then he slowly touched the shoulders of Krishna. Krishna, I don't know how to counter your astra. It is Narayanastra that is coming. Am I doomed? Am I going to be killed now? Is it all for what you tried? Am I not going to live anymore? Krishna said, I am not doing this service to you to kill you. I am doing this to you to protect you. Now, are you the one who listened to 700 verses of Gita? Arjuna, yes. At the beginning of this war, you had the Upadesham, but I think I have almost forgotten. The order of Upanyasam is, when it begins, you remember. When it ends, you are blissfully ignorant. Then you don't remember. Why? Swami, when I come next day to the Upanyasam, the slate must be fresh. Don't you accept it? You have slates nowadays. Once you finish writing, you can peel off, they are quite clean. Similarly, today I listened to this, and in the whole day today, I clean my manas, and nothing I listened yesterday, I do remember today. Next day, I am quite clean. Now, in fact, it is quite convenient for the Upanyasaka, because if you remember what you heard yesterday, then I have to talk something different today. If you are fresh in your mind, I can repeat the same thing. There's no need to change at all, but the content will never get exhausted. Don't try that. Here, Arjuna said, yes, I listened to Bhagavad Gita. What did you tell there? I have told you that I am unparalleled. I am unequaled. I have no one equal to me. If you have understood that, if there had been someone equal to me or better than me, there will be a counter to Narayanastra. There is no counter to Narayana. So, no counter to Narayanastra. Don't you understand that? Arjuna said, yes. Now I recall. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Great shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Mattaha parataram nanyat. There is none equal to me. None better than me. I am the best. Matta parataram nanyat. So, Krishna again, my problem is, so there is no counter for Narayanastra? No. Then I am going to be killed. Don't worry. I am here to protect you. Now put your bow down. Gandhi bata kaila pidikada kizha podu. Arjuna dropped it. Get down from the chariot. He got down. Kneel down. He knelt down. Remove your kavacha, armor. He removed it. Now with folded hands. Yes. Chollu. When that Narayanastram comes, Namaha, 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 Achyutaya Namaha, Keshavaya Namaha, Narayanaya Namaha. Arjuna said, I have never learnt this in archery. Dronacharya taught me so many things, but he never taught me about this Namaha. He only told me about Garudastra, Varunastra, Agnayastra and all those are useless astras. They are possible in mundane fighting, but not with me. When I come with the vigor to punish you, that's Narayanastram. The only Pratyastram, the counter you have left with you is Anjali Paramamudra Kshipram Deva Prasadini. Anjali, to fold your hands. Anjali, Namaha is the only mudra. This is the mudra that will counter Narayanastra. Narayanastra weakens. When you offer your salutations to Narayanastra, it loses its power. It will not lose against Brahmastra, not against Garudastra, not against any astram in this world. But if you say, I am your servant, then it never kills you. It never punishes you. So did it happen. When Arjuna pleaded to Narayanastra, it came, stopped, watched, circumambulated Arjuna for 4 times, dropped down without power. The whole place was looking at it. They were quite astonished to see. Here is a simple Pratyastra for Narayanastra. We never knew this. Namaha. I don't belong to myself. I am your property. I am your belonging. Maha. I am mine. Namaha. I am not mine. I am yours. Namaha. Mama. Maha is the 6th case ending in Asmat Shabdam. Aham avam vayam. Mama avam no asmakam vaha. Me, I, mine, by me, for me, from me. All these are case endings. Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, Shashti. The 6th case ending is I am mine. It's mine. I belong to me. Namaha. I don't belong to me. I am not mine. I belong to you. I am your property. If you say so, then Narayana thinks, is it not my bounden duty to protect my property? Can I kill my property? Can I damage it? Let me protect it. So immediately Narayanastra fell through. So this was one instance which says that here Krishna is controllable. Yes, we can counter Krishna. The only tool available is Namaha, Anjali. So Namaskuru, Madbhaktaha, Madhyaji, Mam Namaskuru. But if you have to realize the power of Namaskaram, without this Krishna Leela, will you realize? This story makes it clear. Here Arjuna wanted to counter, he could not. The only counter astram pratyastram was Anjali. So do Namaskaram. I am quite clear now. When even to Arjuna it was a great tool, to me a common man, it will certainly be a great tool. So Krishna said, Manmana bhava, madbhaktaha, madhyaji, mam namaskuru. For namaskaram, this Leela helps you. Then, gunanubhavam, manmana bhava. Think only about me. Meditate on me. How? Dhyayi, chintayam is the dhatu. I am quite sad that I don't have enough karma yoga or jnana yoga or bhakti yoga to reach him. Now, what is that I can add? How can I reach him? Then, here is a Leela. If you listen to this, you would know you need not be Indra or Brahma to realize about Krishna. You can be anyone, a fruit vendor or a milk vendor. Even he or she would realize Krishna, would be aware of him. But Brahma might have missed out. Indra might have missed out. They might not have realized Krishna. But few other people would have. Who are they? One was Dadi Bhanda. Dadi, curd. Bhanda, a pot. He had a pot full of curd. He sold. The day's sales was over. He was taking rest. He was lying on the floor. Krishna was chased by a gopika. She wanted to hold him red-handed. He was along with his butter, the butter that he stole. He came running. He woke up Dadi Bhanda. He was quite elderly. He woke up and said, can you hide me inside that pot? I have to somehow, I have to miss the hands of this girl. So I don't know how to. Can you hide me? The pot was too big. Krishna was not that big. So he hid Krishna inside the pot. The pot was upside down. He reclined on the pot. Dadibanda slept. He posed as though he was sleeping. The girl came. Is Krishna here? Dadibanda said, no, he's not here. A straight lie. He just lied. Krishna not here. There was one Tirukkodur Penbillai who said, I am not like Dadibanda, not like Prahlada. Prahlada said, Krishna is everywhere. Got moksham. Dadibanda says, Krishna is not here. Got moksham. This is good. Nice to note. One who says he is found everywhere, that's right. That's Vedantic principle. Then you are granted moksha. It is a lie to say he is not here. He too was granted moksha. But you know what we do? We neither say he is there, nor say he is not there. We don't go to him at all. Only when you go to him, you will start making statements whether he is there or not. If I don't reach him, I don't talk about him. I don't think about him. So here was Dadibanda. The girl left. She thought Dadibanda would not have lied. So probably Krishna is not here, he has escaped. So the girl left. Then slowly came the tapping. Krishna tapped the pot and said, can you release me now? Dadibanda said, yes, I can. But you have to offer me something. You have to pay me. Where is my commission? Unless you give me that, how will I release you? What is the commission you want? Another pot? 5 liters of milk? Or 10 cows? 4 calves? How many do you want? No, I want moksha. If you give me Vaikuntham, I'll release you. Krishna said, this is very expensive Vaikuntham. This is an expensive, you have saved me, fine. But this protection is costing me too much. But he said, no Krishna, is not cost at all. The cheapest thing that you have, the easiest that you give is Vaikuntham. For Krishna, if you ask for material wealth, it is too difficult and expensive for him. He doesn't like. Ask for Vaikuntham, that's the simplest that he wants. It is very easy for him to give. See, if we are asked to recite Ramanujan Uttandadi, I don't know that by heart. I have to look at the book. Only then I can recite. So it's a task for me. It's a little difficult task for me. If I know Tamil, it's good. If I am not a Tamilian, it's more difficult. But still, I take it as a task. I devote time, I do it. But a great Adhyapaka, one who has been serving Ranganatha or Kanchi Deva Perumal for 50 years, he can just from the flip side of Nalayana Divya Prabandham, he can recite by heart any portion. To him, you request him, Swami, can you recite Ramanujan Uttandadi once? Before you ended your words, he would start Munnai Venehala Mungil Kodiyamudan. 20th minute he will complete. It was very easy for him, but it was difficult for me. That which is difficult for me may be very easy for others. Something else may be difficult for him, it may be easy for me. So granting moksham is the most difficult for everyone else, but that is the dearest pastime, playtime for Krishna. Because that's the easiest thing he wants to offer, but there's no taker. He is willing to offer that forever, for anyone. But you need takers for that. Here Dadibanda got moksha. Then said, now Krishna, oh Dadibanda, can you release me? No, you gave me moksham, but I was only instrumental in your protection. But the direct cause, the direct protector is that pot, mud pot. So if you grant moksham for that mud pot, I will release you. You earlier asked for yourself. You don't have karma, jnana, bhakti, yoga, anything. But I granted you. This pot is mundane. It is a jada. The tattvam itself is insentient jada. Now, where's the question of karma, jnana, bhakti? Without jnana or bhakti, can I grant? Jadavarada quickly question. Is it because our karma, jnana, bhakti that you grant moksham? Or because of your powerful mercy that you grant moksham? Krishna quickly, he knew what was happening. He said, no, not because of you. It is because of me. Then even the pot can be granted. If it is because of you, then why discriminate between a pot and me? It is you who are going to give. You give for a pot, give for a person, give for a girl, give for a cow. Who is going to question you? Yes, Krishna granted and said, please do not divulge this instance to anyone else. Then everyone will come to and keep asking. First they will arrest me. They will first put me in a pot and then to get it released, I can't keep granting moksham. So what does this reveal? This says, even if you don't have enough karma, jnana or bhakti, if you can plead to Krishna, and that's his wealth, it is his belonging, he can offer that to anyone. Grant it to anyone he wants. This is the story of Dadibanda. So be it anyone. You can be very layman. not having any spiritual knowledge, but that liking will get you. But Brahma might have faltered. Indra, he might have faltered. But as Dadibanda, they don't. There is a fruit vendor, Nahapadam. What is that berry? Nahapadam? Jambu. Jambu phal. Nagapadam. Krishna was very fond of Nagapadam. There was a fruit vendor, a girl who was selling that. She came with a big basket of Nagapadam. Krishna went along with a handful of rice, offered that rice, and asked for Nagapadam. She said, "You give me moksha, I'll give you Nagapadam. First, tell me, O fruit vendor, how did you recognize that I am a moksha granter? How do you recognize that I grant moksha?" She said, "When you drop this rice, the right hand, I saw the big chakra. On the left, I saw the big Kanchi Shankha. Shankareka, Chakrareka. I recognize that you are Paramatma. So give me moksha." Krishna granted and in turn took Nagapadam. He took those berries, Jambu Phal. For Jambu Phal, he gives moksha. To get released from a pot, he gives moksha. It also iterates, it also confirms that a fruit vendor or a curd vendor can realize Krishna. Brahma or Indra may go, they may not. So both are possible. Yarumon Nelamayanana, Arivariya Yamberuman. Yarumon Nelamayanana, Arivaliya Yamberuman. Both are possible. So to create content, Krishna Leela. To create confidence, Krishna Leela. To make us understand that is controllable, Krishna Leela. To give us guidance through great personalities, Krishna Leela. To make us understand that doing Aradhana is very simple, Krishna Leela. And also to know anyone can recognize him, anyone can recognize him, anyone may go without recognizing. You have to change the tone. Anyone may go without recognizing. Anyone can recognize him. Both are possible. For all this, take instances from Krishna Leela, one by one go through these qualities, then Chettitam is known. The purpose is realized. From then on, you can go to Guna Anubhava. From this Cheshtita, Guna. Govardhanodharanam is a past tense. Guna, Rakshakatvam, is the protector of everyone. That's the Guna. He stole butter. That is a Cheshtita. Guna, I am not stealing. Everything belongs to me. If you don't give it, I have the right to take it. So that is the underlying Guna behind that. When you talk about Guna, then is Rupa. Guna cannot go without Rupa. Then we talk about his great form. We meditate on his deity form. That is Rupa. Once you meditate on his form, you are slowly cleansed of Rajoguna and Tamoguna. You develop your Sattva-guna. With pure Sattva-guna, you can catch out of his Swarupa. So this is the right way, the sequential order in us climbing the step of Sri Krishna. Man manabhava, mad bhaktaha, mad yaji, mam namaskuru, mame vaishwasi, yuktaivam atmanam, mad parayanaha, for all parabhakti, parajnana, paramabhakti, to sow the seed of bhakti, to nurture, to protect, to reap the benefits of bhakti. Krishna Leela is the best sought after tool. Let us try to listen to the greatness of Krishna, about Krishna Leela more and more. I pray to Sri Rukmini Satyabhama Sameta, Krishna, Parthasarathi Peruman, Mannarpudi Srividya Rajagopala Peruman, Kundal Malarmangaikum, Manmadandaikum, Kulavayar Kulundukkum Kelvan Tanne, வாய்ந்த வழுதி வடநாடன் மன்னுகூர் சடகோபன் குத்தேவல் செய்து ஆய்ந்த தமிழ் மாலை ஆயிரத்துள் இவைமுருபத்தும் வல்லவர் உலகிலேந்து பெரும் செல்வத்தராய் திருமால் அடியார்களை பூஷிக்க நோற்றார்களே. I pray that the people here, the family members of the organizer, Mr. Vinay, Srimati Vinay, and their two kids, they're too good. They're so much inclined towards the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya with their Acharya Kripa. I pray to Sriman Narayana to shower his blessings on the family and for the betterment in all ways of this family. Thank you all.